Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed my video showing the new Farm Meadow collection from Craft Consortium. It's been designed by Clare Therese Gray, who is a British illustrator and designer. The papers are 200 GSM, but the pearlescent ones are 150 GSM, so because they're 12 by 12 paper pads, you've got plenty to play with. And as you can see, the designs are very spring-like, very easy to use because you can cut out the elements, and you have things like the foiled paper that can bring a spot of glamour to your handmade cards. There's another pearlescent, so you can see the sheen on the paper there. So we're going to begin our card by making a framework to fit the lines of paper along. So you can do this using your washi tape. Okay, so now we're ready to lay out our design. So it's going to be like a patchwork, so I go with the designs that I can already see on the paper here. So I think I'll lay them out first, just so to see that I'm happy with the design. So I have different thicknesses, different colours, and it's just a matter of laying out like so. So I'll speed the film up a little bit while I work through the rest of it, but you'll see that the patterns will lay out in different directions. So I'm using the designs that I've got. See, I might take this one this way so that you can see the wellies when you look at the card, and then the ducks can lay this way, and then I will carry on. So when I get to this point where I have these smaller triangles, rather than using the remaining strips because I can make another card with them, what I do is I stick all of these down, cut these ends off, and then flip these end bits so that they will then be small enough to fit within these triangles. Now I want to cut the ends off here. You could use a pair of scissors, turn it over, and then cut along the edge here. I prefer to use the Swan Morton surgical knife. The particular blade that I would use for straight lines is 10A. You do have to change the blades often. It's safer to cut with a sharper blade, so I buy them in packs off Amazon, so I'll try and put the link in my comments below. Ordinarily I would use a glass cutting mat, but the particular one I have glares up on the camera, so I don't want to blind you. But imagine that you're doing this on a cutting mat. Take the ruler at an angle. If you cut like this, you're forcing the blade. You're really making it as easy as possible for yourself by putting it on the angle, but you get a very, very precise finish. Just remember to keep your blade sharp and you'll have no problem. Keep your hands out the way, obviously. Keep your fingers out the way. There we go. So we'll flip it over, and then once again all of these bits will fit in, and then we will go back again and cut the ends off. So I'll go ahead again and just finish off matching up these triangles. The pattern's coming along nicely now, so I'm just going to tuck in some small bits of washi. So I want the end that meets the line of washi tape to be neat, but you can line it up, and then like a finger lift tape you can tear it away, and then you'll get a smarter line if you cut it again with your knife. We're at the point where we want to bring in the main topper for our card, so I'm going to try the wooden shapes that I have shown in a previous video about the Farm Meadow collection. And because this is going to be a Mothering Sunday type of card, I have picked out these two bouquets of meadow flowers. So if you haven't got the wooden embellishments, or you want to use another colour, you could try the stamp set. So again, there's the stamp and there's the wooden embellishment. Alongside the stamps depicting animals and tractors and flowers are some sentiment stamps. They're a little bit quirky. They say things like party animal and pick up the crop, absolutely quackers. And the one I'm going to use is best of the bunch. So I'll put down the base card. We're going to lightly edge the patchwork piece of our card. So this is an egg sponge that I use that had some pink, lots of layers of pink on it. There's a little bit left, so I'm not actually putting any ink on it. I'm using the old ink because that's all you need. Okay, and I want to mount this with some foam pads, or you can use the tape. This is what I happen to have to hand. And then I use my pokey tool to lift the bits off. So at this final point, just move it around to confirm that you like the pattern that you've got. So I think I'm going to go with the wellies on the corner here. So we'll mount that up. And then we're going to use our flower topper. So what I've decided to do is take the blue outer ring, and I'm going to stick that down first, and then the pink inner circle I'm going to put some sticky pads on. So it's just that little attention to detail that will make your card stand out. And then my sentiment will sit down here. Yep, like that. So let's stick our ring on. And take off the excess on my lid, and then I'll place this centrally, and then I'm going to put some sticky pads onto my pink topper, just to give the card a little bit of dimension. So I tend to build from the back upwards. So there we go, that's going to sit in there. And then our sentiment will go in underneath, best of the bunch. You could always put another sentiment here for Mother's Day or something like that. And I'm just going to put this bouquet on the angle so that your eye looks through the card. So we'll use some glue dots for that, which means that if you want to, you can take this off and use it as a badge or another little gift or something. So there's 3 glue dots, which will allow you to peel the topper off afterwards. So then this is going to go at the angle, and then we'll glue our best of the bunch down. Here is the finished card. So we've made a patchwork themed background. We've used the wooden embellishments from the farm meadows, the farm papers, and the beautiful washi tape, not forgetting the quirky stamps in the corner here.